Hey, the Outsider here, back with another Battlefield 1 video. Today we're going to be reviewing the attack plane. Now the attack plane is one of three planes in Battlefield 1. It consists of the attack plane, the bomber plane, and the fighter plane. There's also weapons packages for each gun, or for each plane, but right now we're going to be reviewing the default starting package for the attack plane. Now the first thing, I just ran the guy over, the first thing I want to talk about is just where you should be shooting other planes when you're trying to chase them down. Now, the basic attack plane has a machine gun and missiles and spotting flares. The machine gun is pretty good at shooting down other planes, but it's not as good as a fighter plane. But it's still possible. You want to aim for the wing and the engine of the plane. Disabling the movement is also good, and it's achieved by shooting the tail wing or the two side wings of the plane, and it'll be really hard for the guy to run away from you if you screw up one of his wings. The other thing I want to talk about is when it's safe to repair. Now, you might think you just want to fly up as high as you can, that way you're not going to run into the ground while you're trying to repair, but that might be putting yourself in some danger. The best thing to do is get behind some mountains, get out of the line of sight, just be safe. And I'm going to blow up this behemoth here and get a couple kills. Now, when you're coming out of behemoth, you usually want to come far away and long and get a quick pass. You don't want to stay in front of the behemoth for too long because it'll shoot your plane right out the air. Now the next thing I want to talk about is plane control. Manage your throttle skills. Now I see a lot of people either be too hard or too soft on the throttle. They either hit the brakes too much or be too, guns to the wall, ballsy with their throttle, and they'll hold it and they'll pull out of turns and they'll crash right into the ground. You want to maintain your airspeed while maintaining control, so just be sensitive on both the throttles. The next thing I want to talk about are bombing runs. You have two different ways to do bombing runs, I think. You should fly in the third person while keeping it on your bombs, that way you can have everything ready, and switch to the first person to get this view. Get used to flying like this while you're in that camera. The biggest thing you want to get used to is coming down and diving for a little bit, and then pulling up off the ground. That way your bombs kind of get launched at the air, and it really helps get those bombs to go exactly where you want them if you put a little pressure when you're pulling up. Right here you can see there's a bunch of people on this objective. I'm flying down low, getting a good airspeed. I kind of let go of the throttle a little bit, pull up right there, and I drop the bombs right where I want them to go, and I get a nice multi-kill.
No.